Hey guys, this should be our last video for this chapter, for this project. Everything is done except we need to add a login modal. So when we when we click the login link here, we'll get a modal that pops up for us to enter login credentials. Okay, so this should be a quick one. Basically, if we go to getbootstrap.com and you click on JavaScript, and on the right here you want to click on modal, and it gives you a bunch of information, bunch of options and examples. We're going to take from the second example. Okay, so where it says live demo, and we can try it out. If we click this button, we get this pop-up with a bunch of content. And also in the footer here you have a save and close button. Okay, so what I'm going to do is grab from here down. Okay, this here is where it's the actual button to trigger it. I don't want that yet. All I want is this modal. So if I can get that, jeez. Okay, so from here down to the bottom, I'm going to copy it. All right, and I'm going to go to my index page. Now we're going to have to add this on every page. Okay, so on the index, I'm going to put this. All this is actually going to be hidden by default, so you can put it anywhere. I'm going to put it right under the nav, the ending nav tag. Alright, so let's take a look at it. It's a div with the class of modal and fade, has an ID of my modal, tab index, role, some other attributes, modal dialog, modal content, and you can see it has a header, a body, and a footer. Alright, so let's start with the header. Button type. Okay, so this right here is the close button. Basically, it's going to have an X for the user to click to close it. We want that, so don't touch that. All we need to do here is change the modal title. Okay, so let's change this to login. And then in the modal body is where we want our form. So let's grab a form off Get Bootstrap. Okay, I'll just grab this. Paste it in. Okay, so we'll have an email address, but I'm going to get rid of this for attribute and also the ID. And placeholder, enter email, that's fine. And then we have a password, get rid of this ID. Placeholder, we'll say enter password. Okay, the footer, actually, wait a minute, we have file input, we don't want that. We also don't want this checkbox. So get rid of the file input and checkbox. Okay, now right now the modal footer has two buttons in it, and we also have a form button. What I want to do is just cut out the form button and paste that over these two. Alright. Now none of this is going to show up, alright, because by default the modal class is hidden. Okay, so even if we save it and reload, you can't see that anywhere because it's hidden. What we need to do now is add the correct attributes to the login link. Okay, and we can get that right here. Not here. JavaScript, modal, and go down to where we copied. Okay, we copied from here down. Now we need to look at this. This is a button, and you can see it has the attribute data toggle, which is equal to modal, and then data target is equal to my modal. So we need to copy these two. And we can add this to absolutely any element that we want to click and open up the modal. So in our case, it's going to be that login link, okay, which is right here. So I'm going to add to that link, I'm going to add these attributes. and you can see this goes to my modal. This should match the ID of the actual div that holds the modal. Okay, so let's save that and go back and reload. Click on login, and there it is. All right, we can submit, we can X out. Okay, now we just need to add that to these other pages because they don't have it by default. So let's see, I guess we could just copy the whole nav. No, I don't want to do that. You know what, let's add the attributes first. Okay, so we'll go into domains, and down where the login link is, we'll paste these attributes in. Same thing with contact. Okay, and then we need the actual modal content, which is from here to here. Okay, and we'll go add that directly under the nav. Save. Save. Okay, we'll reload the domains page. Okay, it works. Contact. There we go. So everything's working well. I really like this. It's very clean and nice big slider. Oh, last thing, we have these bullet points. We want to get rid of those. So I know that unordered list has a class. I just don't remember it. Where is it? Feature list. Okay, so we just need that class. Style feature list should have list item none. Whoop. List item none. List style, not list item. I knew that didn't look right. Okay, good. All right, so that's it for this project. I will see you in the next one.